Glad to have you with us from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UTEP Miners and the Ball State Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Cardinals headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miners offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for the squad.
Trying to squeak through the pile. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
Now he's looking to throw it. Under pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open to try to make plays in the passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're all over him. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Kick is in the air. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Rush right in his face. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Colson. He's got the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Jones. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the catch, it's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UTEP. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
UTEP 7, Ball State 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his man. It's Hamilton.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They'll run the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Out wide left, it's Hamilton. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Long way to go on 2nd down. Lets it develop. It's Horton. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Dude, 99 yards on 1 carry. He almost broke the 100-yard mark on 1 stinking carry. Nice job. You can see the speed. Nobody can catch him. What a big run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponents.
Snags it, and there's running room. The 30, the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, and they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Leaves it in his belly. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the option. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on 4th. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Horton. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it on the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. unloads in the nick of time.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Using his feet. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running inside, it's Jones. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On first down, here comes this offense. On the RPO, got him. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
The Miners will have it first and 10. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Gives it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Colson. Pack's got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on third down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up fourth down.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. And the Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with the Ball State head coach at the half. He said this this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fights off a defender. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner will be knocked down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Hands it off. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Myers on the move. Right side, it's Smith. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Ward. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Plows through the defense. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Searching for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on him.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goal.
Makes the grab in their space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. The play fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Smith's got it.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver. Put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Out wide right, it's Smith. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. So 1st down will open up the final period. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Horton. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to stop.
Caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Bringing it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. There he goes. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Jones. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the cavalry's coming. Everybody can run to the football.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. And the Miners are in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, it's Jones. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
At midfield, he's got room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. And off to Jones. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. In the red area, it's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better game.
Touchdown, Miners! They move on top here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
UTEP 27, Ball State 24.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Wants to throw one first. Right down the middle. Pulls it in with one hand. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Drops back on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on.
Looking for a deep man. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.